dibangkitkan soal GST. Saya pernah sebut dan ini pernah diulang oleh Datuk Seri Najib bahawa saya kata ia satu sistem yang efisien. Tetapi rakyat yang sekarang dia menganggur ramai dengan pendapatan yang sangat rendah, janganlah kutip daripada dia. GST itu a more democratized system of taxation.
Tadi bahawa cukai SST akan ada kenaikan 25%. Daripada 6% ke 8%. Kita perlu faham, ini adalah cukai barang dan perkhidmatan. Maksudnya, jikalau kamu seorang rakyat Malaysia dan secara amnya kamu membuat transaksi 20 kali sehari, setiap transaksi tersebut akan ada kenaikan 2%.
Ya, kita ada duit daripada GST 30 bilion tambahan ekstra. Bayangkan kalau 30 bilion ini macam banyak mana kita boleh tolong rakyat.
One of the most important taxation principle is equity or fairness. This principle requires that taxpayers with similar income levels are treated equally, known as horizontal equity, while those with higher income contribute more through vertical equity. Based on these taxation principles, this documentary aims to understand and compare between the GST and SST. The objective of this documentary are to examine expert opinions and the public opinions on how the GST and SST operate, and also to analyze the issues to identify the possible strategies that can address this issue, and also to assess which taxation system, either the GST or the current SST, would be more suitable for the Malaysia's future needs.
I think it's only appropriate to help all of you to get up to speed and understand what exactly are GST and SST, what's their differences and how they impact all of us. We'll start with GST, short for Goods and Services Tax, a system introduced by Bosco back in 2015. GST is a value-added, multi-stage tax set at 6%. This tax applies to a wide range of goods and services, including food and beverages. And what makes GST unique is that it's applied at each step of the supply chain, from manufacturing to distribution, right down to all of us, the end consumers. Each transaction in this chain includes a 6% GST. Now, in contrast, the current Sales and Services Tax SST regime, which replaced GST in 2018, is technically simpler. It's a single stage tax ranging between 5 to 10% imposed at the manufacturer's level. And in addition to that, a 6% service tax applies to consumers using certain services. And unlike GST, where the tax is added at every single stage, SST is more straightforward. It's levied on the sale of manufacturing goods and services provided to end users.
Today, we explore the issue of the implementation of the GST and SST taxation through the insight from the people that are affected by this taxation.
Husband,
Yes?
we have pink at home?
No, we didn't. Do you want to take one?
Yeah, you can choose one.
Oh, Aiman, right now everything is very expensive due to GST.
Oh yeah, nowadays everything was expensive because GST that was launched by government.
Hey, what's wrong bro? No, nowadays every item is very expensive due to GST.
Yeah, I also thought the same thing because expenses nowadays is very a lot.
Hey bro, but did you know cooking oil is one of the items that are excluded in GST taxation because government has excluded 40 items for basic necessities from the taxation.
Oh, I see. You can see that from this situation during the implementation of GST, there was an exist issue from the negative consumer perceptions of GST due to the lack of information regarding the tax. Because this issue comes from the no level of knowledge GST implementation in Malaysia. This means the justification from the lower understanding of GST is due insufficient details and related information on GST, such as goods and services exempted from GST and the impact of inflation price.
Sorry. Yes, pardon me. Sorry, I'm very confused. Why this diaper is so expensive, huh? Because the price is already included with SST. So we as consumer, we need to adapt with this new price.
Oh.
By the way, yesterday I go to another supermarket.
Okay.
The same brand like this is a little bit overpriced.
Oh.
So I just confused why the price here is what we call is different with another supermarket.
Okay, let me explain a bit. With this new SST tax, only the local supplier know how much the SST percentage will include. We as consumer, we don't know how much that they put the SST percentage. Like or not, we need to adapt on this day.
Yeah, I just know. Thank you.
Okay.
SST is often hidden within the price tag for consumer. This creates major issue because you can't see the tax. Some business hide price and blame SST. Even the actual tax is minimal, the fact is nearly impossible to compare system fairly when you don't know if you are paying for the product or just a hidden markup. Hence, when the people feel left in the dark, they lose confidence in the SST system.
But one question remains. Are there any possible strategies that can address the issues of GST and SST that are still being questioned until today? And also to identify which taxation system, either the GST or the current SST, would be more suitable for the Malaysia's future needs. Now we will answer the questions based on the opinions from lecturer Dr. Mazlan from University Technology Mara UiTM Seremban that specialise in public administration and civil society. And also, we conducted an interview session with Dr. Ghazali that specialised in the banking sector to know his perspective of tax system in the banking perspective. And also, not to be forget, the opinions from the public also matter in this discussion in order to identify which taxation system that they are more prefer.
In your opinion, or in your perspective, is that which actually taxation system are actually is more suitable for the Malaysian country for the next, for the long term period, next 5 years, 3 years. So, is you really believe that when it comes to the GST, in the context of GST, is actually have a possibility to reintroduce for for the long term period?
I think our current government didn't say that the GST is also not good. Okay, but then I think if we refer to what that our PMX is mentioning is that the readiness, and SST is actually the problem is actually very narrow base. Okay, because that sometimes and then this is actually time of limited in terms of transparency. So anything can be manipulated throughout the Okay, so because it is actually imposed at specific stages of production or import, it can lead to the cascading effect and does not fully capture the consumption patterns. So in a modern economy, so this limit the revenue efficiency. So we are talking about if you actually stay with the SST, the main issue is that we are going to reduce the government revenues. I think for the long run, justice is still the answer for that. Okay, but then for time being, for the short term, we still maybe rely on SSTs. But then the government must take necessary action, to study and also to come with more comprehensive plan for implementation, especially from UMNO to bring back GST. So I think we need to carefully taking care of these issues. So of course GST is actually a more comprehensive taxation system rather than SSTs. But then how that our public, because that time we are talking about 6%, and then there are some suggestion that 6% at the first start is actually quite high. We're supposed to start maybe gradually by 2 or 3%. Okay, but then this is actually the learn that the government should take.
For the next questions, isn't it? How well do actually Malaysians, meaning to say that the citizen of Malaysia, really understand in between the two taxation system, which is the GST and also SST, and how we actually can become awareness to be improved?
Wow, good, good. I like the question also.
Yes.
Okay. All in all, firstly, Malaysia, in Malaysia, most people look at the final price in the receipt.
Yes.
A receipt that given to the customer.
Yes.
After they purchase the product.
All right.
The most important to them is actually the final price.
The final price.
They hated GST. You know why? Because they saw on the receipt how much is the tax. As compared to SST, which is hidden, which is hidden inside the price, even though they have to pay for it. This is the difference between the GST and SST. Under banking perspective, we need to educate businesses, especially businesses, the SMEs, small business, and also the enterprises, the what we call it, the big enterprises, the corporations and whatnot, that the GST is better than is better for them, or it's better for them. It's better for them because GST, firstly, it creates a clear paper trail. Or audit trail of their sales. When businesses have clear records, it's easier for the bank to approve their loan.
Oh, I see.
Is it? So many companies, corporations fail to obtain the loan is just because they don't have a proper financial records. This is the most important thing actually, for a corporate to maintain a proper record. But with GST, I'm sure they can actually keep a proper record for their to show their financial healthiness to the banks.
Meaning to say that GST is really have a proper record in
financial. It's a proper record. There's no manipulation there. We cannot manipulate. We cannot manipulate.
You need to say that GST really transparency.
It's very transparent. It's very transparent. So all in all, SST harder to see how business is truly performing. It's harder. Because there are a lot of what we call in banking window dressing. Window dressing. The accounting statement, for example, they window dress. They just put whatever the figures they like. So this will make difficult for the bank to approve their loans.
Alright, today we'll be interviewing one of the students in UiTM Seremban. Hi, what is your
Hi,
name?
my name is Sabela.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you understand what is the difference between GST and SST?
Oh, yes. Okay, for me, basically GST is charged at almost every stage of production and services, but SST is only charged on selected goods and services only.
10 tahun lepas macam GST baru dilaksanakan. Pada pendapat Kak Su, GST dengan SST ni yang mana lebih membebankan? So,
bagi peniaga sebenarnya dua-dua membebankan. Sebabnya itu berkenaan dengan charge kepada peniaga. Jadi maknanya macam kita ni toke nak buat yang terbaik untuk customer. Jadi kalau kita buka harga tinggi tak berbaloi lah untuk customer. Tapi dari segi keuntungan dengan 10 tahun lepas jauh beza lah. Orang kata kalau 10 tahun lepas kita boleh buat keuntungan, tetapi untuk sekarang ni orang cakap untuk komitmen je.
I think SST. ST.
SST.
GST. SST.
ST.
GST.
GST.
GST. Based on all the discussions that have already been discussed here, we will propose a recommendation on which tax system will be more efficient for Malaysia's public finance. Alright, while both the GST and SST have their respective strength, the discussion indicates a broad consensus that GST has a strong potential to be reintroduced in Malaysia over the long term. From a fiscal and also the banking perspective, GST provides a more sustainable revenue base, a greater transparency, and improving compliance compared to the SST. Nevertheless, any future reintroduction must be supported by improved implementation, clear public communication, and measures to address the cost of living concerns. With effective execution and public trust, GST could contribute meaningfully to the Malaysia's long-term economic stability and nation building.